Hello and welcome to another God is a Geek Let's Play video. This time we're going to have a look at Rayman Fiesta Run. As you can see, it's Ubisoft and it's the UbiArt engine. It's the same engine that they use for the console versions of Rayman Origins and Rayman Legends. This is the second iOS game. The last one was Jungle Run that went for coincided with the release of Rayman Origins. This is coinciding with the release of Rayman Legends. So press play, and normally for these Let's Play videos I haven't played the game before. I couldn't help myself from playing this game, so I've completed quite a bit of it, but we'll show you around the map. We'll pinch out and show you the map. There's plenty of levels to play. You can see in the top right hand corner I've fully completed, as in I've got the crowns on 30 out of the 72 of the levels. So there's 72 levels basically, and there's getting the crown on them means that you've collected every single one of the lums that are in the level. So obviously there's a little bit of challenge there as well. The lums are used. If I go back to the main menu for a second and show you the collectibles section. So if you open this, there's gallery and heroes. Gallery, I've bought quite a few of them, but you can see these last couple, 1,000 lums and 1,500. I have, you can see in the top left, 565. The little plus shows that you can buy more, so there's in-app purchases there. Ads, obviously, it's for, so everything's got ads nowadays. Heroes are the same thing, so I owned a couple of them, but there's still yet more that I can buy. So you can, like I said, you can buy lums. You can just go through the level and keep collecting them. You can just grind levels over and over again in order to collect more lums. So we'll show you one of the levels. We'll jump into one of the early levels, just so that I'm not embarrassing myself on a Let's Play video by failing miserably. So the whole point, obviously, it's on screen, so you don't have analog sticks or anything like that. Rayman, or whichever character you've chosen to play as, will automatically run the way that he's supposed to be running. You can see the top 80 lums will give me a little additional thing that shows you when to jump and when to use the punch button and things like that. But I won't use it for this second. So if we press go, these first levels you just tap anywhere on the screen to jump, but later levels when you've got punch and things like that, you have to tap the button on the left hand side. You can see where punch is because I've played through the game and unlocked punch. So that Rayman will move on his own, and it's your job basically to jump when you need to in order to collect everything. Now there are some places where there are multiple paths, and you have to basically know the course in order to choose the correct path. The whole point is there's 100 lums on each level, and the whole point is to attempt to get to the end of the level with all 100 lums. And I missed some there. Oh well. You don't have to. Any lums that you don't collect, you can obviously play the game again, or the ones that you do collect just go into your bank balance. But the levels aren't too long. Obviously the whole point is to get all 100 lums, so I expect to be playing some of these levels over and over again. But we'll go back to the collector in me wants to retry the level, but I do realise that that's probably not that interesting, so I'll choose a different level. We'll go a little bit later on. We'll go for this one. You can see above them there's a little icon. There's the one underneath that's the main level, and there's one above it that unlocks once you've completed the level, which is the invaded levels. And if you played Rayman Legends, you've probably come across the invaded levels. They're just similar maps to the levels that you've already played, but more difficult. There might be enemies in there, there might be more difficult jumps, things like that. So we'll pay the $18 and buy this, and you can see what this little add-on does. So it basically tells you when to jump. It shows you a little symbol when you're supposed to jump, and some when you're supposed to punch as well. I probably won't show you the punch one on this early level, but it kind of helps. It helps you learn the levels and things like that. It doesn't last until you finish the level. It only lasts for a couple of retries if you mess things up. But it can be useful if you just need to learn the levels. Nearly missed it there. Let's see if we can get all 100 here. Oh, so close. I got all 100 though, let's just try not to die. There we go. The level finish, you can see if I'd if I hadn't completed this level before, I would have got all 4 lums and then collected some more coins there, some more lums to go into the bank in order to buy things. And I would have progressed through the level. It would have added. You can see that there's all of these here that get added to your track. And where am I? Where have I got to? Oh, I didn't realise I got that far. So these big bubbles as well. Once you unlock those are characters, and there's every so often there's presents as well. They can be like adding things to your gallery, pictures that you can buy using the lums, or they can be like extra like collections of lums. There might be like 1,000 lums or something like that. So they can be like a collection, or they can be galleries. But I mean, it's typical Rayman type gameplay. Apart aside from the fact that you no control on which direction you go, but it's the same. You know, the music's similar. The gameplay is very similar. The want to retry levels over and over again until you've perfected them is extremely similar. But that's Rayman Fiesta Run.